This is Adam Check from Copley Motor Cars. We're here today driving a 1968 MG GT in British Racing Green. This car has been the recent recipient of a little over $30,000 in complete mechanical work, including all new suspension, new steering rack, complete engine servicing, much more. Car overall is in fantastic condition. Paint and bodywork, a little bit older. The paint in particular in a few spots definitely has some imperfections. If we zoom in here, we can see just along the body line edges, there's some small artifacts in this area here, as well as here on this quarter panel. A teeny tiny little edge here showing underneath the passenger side door trim where the paint's shrunken a little bit away. Most significantly here on the passenger side front fender, there's some areas where the paint appears to be shrinking and cracking a little bit. I'll take some more detailed photos of this area as well. Otherwise, around the windshield seal, we can tell that the last time that the car was painted, it probably did not have the windshield taken out of the cars. There's evidence of some mask edges around the windshield seal, especially here on the driver's side. But from 5 feet away, the car's spectacular. A few other areas of imperfection in the paint. There's a very light scuff mark here on the passenger side of the front hood that looks like it would come out with just some light polishing. But we've given this car no aggressive detailing or anything like that whatsoever. Just a wash and a wax. So it'll only be looking better with further polishing. All the chrome work on the car is in really good condition. There's no true pitting or anything like that. There's a few water spots which are showing, which obviously will come out with a reasonable amount of polishing, but no rust and no pitting in any of the chrome trim or stainless trim on the car. No damage to the front bumpers or front bumperettes. Moving to the inside of the car, the interior has recently been retrimmed. Beautiful black vinyl with white piping. Wood-rimmed steering wheel. Headliner is in excellent shape with just a small imperfection. Both sun visors are a little bit poofy from delaminating over the years, but no, they're not no ripped seams or falling apart or anything like that, but they're not perfect. Both interior door cards are also fantastic. Really just a lovely car. Passenger side door closes beautifully. No metal on metal contact, zero play in the hinge whatsoever, and a nice easy door close. Likewise, the rear hatch opens easily. The driver's door does have a little bit of loose play in the hinge, so when you open the door, you can feel the door drops a tiny amount. Then again, when you go to close the door, in the latch area, there is a little bit of metal to metal latch contact. So lifting up on the door a bit and giving it a close will help. Probably my favorite thing about this car, the wire wheels with the knockoff spinners and the vintage appearing, although new, Vredestein radial tires. I think they just give the car a perfect look. Well, let's take it for a drive. So here we are in the 1968 MGC GT. We drove the car here, so it's warmed up for a couple of miles so far. But when I got here, the temperature gauge was still showing just a little bit above cold, so it's not fully warmed up all the way through, but we'll fire it up, we'll take it for a ride. This car is a 4-speed gearbox, which has a nice positive click into each gear. The steering is so tight. That new steering rack really pretty amazing. Car obviously has the 6-cylinder engine variant, which really adds a significant amount of torque to the driving experience. And of course that 6-cylinder sound, so satisfying compared to the 4-cylinder version of these cars. Traveling along at about 40 miles an hour in 4th gear, just over 2,500 RPM. Super calm and pleasant driving experience. This is like drama-free. Easy steering adjustments, zero play in the steering whatsoever. You can even let go of the wheel here. Tracks beautifully straight. All of our gauges are reading exactly where they're supposed to be. Just about 50 pounds of oil pressure. Temperature at maybe about a quarter. The red light you've seen come on just now, that's just for the charging lamp will come on when it dips to just about idle. That's pretty typical for an older British car. Really no unusual vibrations or anything to speak of, just a really nice, smooth, pleasant, torquey drive. With great positive action on the gear linear braking feel. Pulled from third there with good torque. See if we can't find a little bit of open road here. So satisfying. Just back here now to the shop with the MGB. I love that 6-cylinder sound. Take a quick peek at the engine bay. Really nicely detailed engine and engine bay. Zero visible dirt or crud aside from just a normal little bit of storage dust. But absolutely nothing to apologize for. Everything really clean and tidy. And running beautifully. What a car.